might think training for 13.1 miles requires hours of quiet solitude and a high-end gym membership, but my reality is so far from that. Between taking care of ducks and chickens, teaching long division, and homeschooling 5 children, I'm finding my stride on dusty gravel roads, in early mornings, late nights, and this is how I fit half marathon training into the chaos of a working homestead and a large family. When heading into this process, I knew that I definitely wanted to film just because I was looking for other people on social media and specifically YouTube, trying to find large family moms who were running half marathons, who were doing long races and figuring out how they trained for it, how they fit it in. And it really was mostly moms of like maybe one or two, and they put the little kids in the jogger stroller and they take off and do their miles. And while that's great, I it's just not quite my reality. I don't have a double jogger stroller. I don't have a treadmill, so it's not like I'm waking up early and hopping on the treadmill while the kids are still sleeping. This is me, beginner level, without all of the fancy equipment, just hopping in and doing it old fashioned, just getting out on the road and running the miles and getting after it.
Today is June 2nd. The race that I plan on racing is the end of October, so I have 21 weeks from now until race day to really train. Over the past 2 months, I've been going on runs upon occasion. I've been trying to go once a week at least, just kind of getting back into it and finding my groove a little bit and getting used to carving out the time before real training actually kicked in, I guess. But it's been about a month since I've ran because I actually had a knee injury that I took a break from running for 2 weeks, and then the day I was going to go start running again, my family got a stomach bug that took 2 weeks to clear its way through our household. It's been a long time, but then I got really busy trying to catch up on household things, getting the garden in, doing all the things that needed to happen here, and now it's okay, we're really getting back into it here, and it felt so good. I obviously got a little carried away. My training plan said that I was supposed to do a 1-minute run and a 2-minute walk for 1 mile, and I decided that I was going to do 1 minute split, so a 1-minute walk and a 1-minute run instead of the 2-minute walk, and obviously pushed myself a little hard. The weather is just so nice. It's nice and cool. The sun was setting. My baby went down really well tonight, knock on wood, and everything just felt really good. So I got a little carried away and a little excited, obviously. Heart rate was in zone 7, which was I just got too excited. I was really excited and just happy to be out again. So hopefully that's a good start to training, which is exciting. I'm sure that the excitement maybe will wear off as the mileage gets higher and I have to push myself a lot more, but for the first night, I'm really happy with that. Tomorrow I have a 30-minute cross training session. Not super sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'm really hoping that on my cross training days I can get the kids involved in it. If you're new, I have 5 children ranging in age from 10 to my youngest turns 1 in a couple of days. So whether that be putting my 2 little kids in the bike stroller and pulling them behind my bike while the big kids bike with me for a while, we'll see how that ends up going cross training wise. Going to the pool or something and swimming laps with the kids. We're gonna see what happens, but either way I feel really good. 3 runs a week, 2 cross training sessions, I think 1 strength training session, and then a rest day. So I feel good about my training plan. It might be a little much, but I'm gonna try to get my runs in at least, and we'll see what happens. So night 1 is in the books. I'm feeling good about it, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some sort of cross training session, whatever that ends up being. Very long day. It's Thursday, which is always my longest days because we have homeschool co-op this day, and even though it's summertime we keep up with homeschool co-op, so our kids, my kids have like gym class basically in the mornings, and then we do co-op after, and we're gone basically all day. And then tonight we had a ton of yard work and garden work we needed to get done. Worked on that as a family, got the house picked up, babies are in bed. My husband had to run to town, which is not a short trip, it's like a 40-minute round trip, so he's gonna be gone for probably about an hour. I still need to run tonight. Thankfully I only have like a 1-minute run, 2-minute walk for either 10 times or a mile, whichever comes first. However, if we have like major rainstorms coming in, by the time my husband gets back from town, it's going to be pouring rain, like thunder, lightning, pouring rain. I don't want to run in the rain. I have a lot of rain coming up over this next week, so if I can avoid it today, I'm going to. That being said, babies are in bed. My big kids are watching movies and just hanging out. Like I said, very busy day. I have a baby monitor out here, and I am just actually going to run probably 10 sets of sprints up and down my driveway. I have done a lot of working out in this driveway over the last handful of years. I'm just going to do that today. I think it's better than nothing. It's still getting in some sort of running, working towards either endurance or speed, whatever. I have some friends who have ran half marathons over the last handful of years, like last 2 years or so. Not a lot of them are moms, but the few that are have told me that if life comes up like today, you have weather coming in, whatever, just get in a little bit, whatever you can. So that's my plan for tonight. I'm just gonna get some sprints in, and as long as you're hitting your long runs, that's really all that matters. So I'm going to take that to heart and do it. Long run yesterday for 1.5 miles, and I felt really good about it. I really like the way my training plan that I'm following is set up, because it is just the 1-minute run, the 2-minute walk for 10 intervals, and I'm finding that I typically go over 1.5 miles during those anyways. So it was quote-unquote my long run, but it was pretty average for what I've been doing anyway, so it felt really good, and it gave me a little bit of confidence at ending week 1, so I really enjoyed that. But trying to learn how to fit it all in, I think it's going to take a little bit more time, but overall I think week 1 was a success. I learned a lot, like a lot actually, and I haven't been super sore or super crampy, which is good. I was worried running in the heat and the humidity that those might be issues for me, and they haven't been thus far, but like I said, mileage is pretty much nothing right now, so that'll probably change once things get a little bit more intense and miles start to kind of rack up. But I think it's good to be thinking about it now, making sure that like my pre-run warm-ups and then my cool downs I'm prioritizing, which is something that I haven't done in the past, so making that switch early on. And overall I'm feeling really good heading into week 2, which makes me feel really great. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. Totally different from what we normally do, but maybe not so much. Just, you know, fitting in goals and fitting that into the lifestyle that you're already living, even if it is very different from what I'm doing here. But thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me for a little bit, and I will catch you guys in another one.